Kia ora, e hoa ma, and welcome back to my reading for you. Remember, energy is timeless. When you get this message, it's when you're meant to get it. It could be for you for now, for how you're feeling at present, past energy, or future energy. I bought some new decks just before the school holidays, and I did an unboxing yesterday of two of them, which were the Oracle of the Heart and the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And I also had these two come before that. This is the Good Tarot and the Vice Versa Tarot. So it's the tarot cards, but vice versa. So they're really cool. These are really cool. So I thought I'd use these today to clarify the Good Tarot. Kia ora, my nef. So yeah, I'm going to just do a basic read today. So I'm just going to do 3 cards, past, present and future energy, and then a clarifier from the vice versa. I'm also going to pull an oracle card or messages from the oracle, the 2 new decks that I got yesterday, the Oracle of the Heart and the Wisdom of the Oracle deck as well, and whatever messages I feel I need to pull from there. I'm not sure, maybe 1, maybe 2, could be 5, who knows. So I'm just going to give this, oh, that wants to fly out. I haven't even asked yet, but we'll see what it is. Ooh, the 7 of Air. 7 of Air. Just make the popcorn. Okay. Yeah, make the popcorn. Molly Lolly, make popcorn, Molly. Well, this is the 7 of Air, so can depict a few things. The energy that I'm getting from this is that I feel like it's not an environmental, like this can sometimes depict someone in your midst who's a bit of a deceitful liar, or can mean a thief in your environment. But what I'm getting from this is that a lot of us are because 7s are about movement. Okay, so moving. When I see this card, I'm feeling like a lot of us are not willing to share our intentions just yet, holding back from the crowd. See how she's got her mask on, and there's all these manu about her, and birds in our culture, in Māori culture, tend to blow the whistle, like the Pīwai waka. But for this card to show, I'm feeling like there are just some plans that we want to, we're not being deceitful or anything like that, we're just not willing to share our strategy or the way we're going about it. And for some of us that can feel like we're being deceitful, but it's not. We're just not willing to share our plans about where we want to go forward. So, don't be ashamed of not being sharing with everyone everything. They don't need to know everything about what we're doing and where we're going and why we're doing this. So just relax, and that it isn't a deceitful energy, that you're not telling everything or being telling everyone everything what's going on. So that's what I'm getting from that card anyway. So Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides and Angels 2.0 above, please can you give me clearly the messages from our past, present and into our future. What energies are past, present and future? Thank you, Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides and 2.0 above in advance for your beautiful message. So here's 1, strength. in our past energy can represent Leo. A beautiful energy. It's a major arcana. Strength is also a very poignant card for when things have not gone our way in the past. Strength will set us up to, well, not set us up, but will be there to let us endure the whatever that we're going through. It's a spiritual energy of strength that is here to help us and guide us at this time, or in our past energy. So beautiful energy. It's like a lovely card. Reaching out for strength as well. Some of us might be reaching, or from the past, reaching towards others for help, reaching towards someone stronger that we see as a lion, and vice versa too. They are here, they're beside you for your strength. So it's beautiful. Okay, and our present energy. Wow, that just wants to fly out. Two of Earth. Lovely. Two of Pentacles, and it shows a woman holding two pentacles, one high, one above, one below. As above, so below. You know, the twos are all about decisions, making a choice. At present, the Two of Earth or Two of Pentacles represents those things in life that are tangible and material. So we could be making a decision about moving from our past energy, maybe possibly making a decision to move away from a situation that no longer brings us the energy that we need. Because she's looking, you know, once she's gained her strength, she's looking forward there. Going forward, looking up towards the light. I get from this card too that some of us have made decisions that are very, you know, being a two, they're not major decisions, but they're like little decisions as part of our plan to get to the bigger taonga at the end. So a lot of us are making these little tiny steps or decisions, daily, even like hourly decisions to get through to the next phase. Why are the words not coming to my mouth? Yeah, because in the past, I don't know if you can see it, this lion, he looks kind of, I'm getting the energy that he's like, you know, I feel like this has been telling you for a long time. Like I've been standing here waiting for you to, you know, make the right choice for a long time. And he'll always be there, the strength, strength of spirit. It's always there for us, but I feel like they're, you know, expecting you to make a decision now moving forward, because, well, 8 comes after the Chariot, so the Chariot was movement forward, so strength is now here to allow you to carry on the Fool's journey. So a lot of us may have been sitting in this decision period for a while, you know, or not making those decisions fast enough too. That's what I'm getting for some of us. Or when we do make the decision, we're doubting it too. Like you're having a little bit of self-doubt whether, oh, did I make the right choice? And then you find out, you know, several days or 2 weeks later that it was the right decision. Just don't doubt your decisions. Like, I think logically here, if you're going to make a decision that involves more than yourself, you know, it's good to ask, like, the lions in your life, the strength in your life, the pillars in your life, those people in your life, for guidance, for, you know, some kia kaha, some kind of whakaaro on that. But ultimately, you are the one that makes the decision. Stick to the decision and follow through with the choice that you've made. So that's that message there. And wow, future, I just want to fly up. Oh, another 5 of air. 5 of air. Yeah, like I'm saying, a lot of 5 of swords. This is also depicted in the traditional tarot, but in this card it's a beautiful ballerina. She's floating above 5 doves, which all represent peace. So in the traditional deck, the 5 of swords is, you know, fighting the fight that's not worth fighting. Underhanded type too, you know, you know it's going to be a an empty victory, or empty, you know, you're going to fight for the sake of fighting, and there's no, you know, no winner on either of the situation. It's taking on that mental energy as well of in yourself, you know, at war with your own thinking, like an inner turmoil, inner struggle. I mean, can't fight yourself, so, you know, what's the point, you know? And it's funny because on the vice versa deck, I'm just looking at the 5 of swords here. It's just like looking at me, and this is someone walking away in this deck. Now, in the upright, it's that unhandedness, that empty victory. I mean, he's won, or has he? You know, sword's broken. There's someone beside him that's, you know, down and out. You know, what's the point in your partner or your friend, or, you know, being miserable because of what you said? You know, and then in this card, the other person's just gone, look, you know what, fuck it, I'm out. And they're walking away. And you're like standing there going, but, or they're standing there, but, you know, it's like, I know this isn't going to be constructive. And it almost looks like the person in the 8 of Cups, like, I'm out, I'm going to go find my 9th cup. You can play with your swords. You sit there, play with your swords, I'm out. You know, so that's quite out of it. But yeah, 5 of air in this one, it's a ballerina, and she's like, tau te rangi Māori, and at peace. And, yeah, like the doves are there, they're not swords, she's floating, she looks very peaceful and very serene. I guess, you know, in this deck, what I'm getting for the energy from it, I mean, it's beautiful, it's peaceful, it's, you know, clarity, rise above, yeah, rise above any mental anguish, any, you know, people in your midst that are, you know, causing rarus for the sake of causing raru, because that's all they have the energy for. And you're like, you know what, I'm going to put on my tutu and I'm going to go fly above all of this shit and float around for a little while, because, you know what, this is better spending of energy than listening to your BS right now. So I'm just going to go float with the birds, and I'll catch you up later. That's what I'm getting from a lot of us in the future, which is great. It's like, you know what, I'm busy, I haven't got time for this, you know. I haven't got time for this. I'm making decisions, and I need a lot of strength right now to make the right decisions, because there is something my e hoama are working towards gaining or getting. Now, they're very early, like they're 2s and 5s, so you're sort of moving along to the 10. What it is you're working on, or what it is you're working or getting out of and working, you know, past and going forward with, it's very exciting, because it's very, very new, and I'm glad that I'm getting the new energy about it. I'm picking up on the new energy. So a lot of us are transforming, ascending, transcending, wanting to float like a bird or a butterfly, wanting to float above everything, seeing things in a better perspective, in a better light too, I'm getting. Focusing on she's focused on that pentacle, so she knows what decision she's going to make. And rise above anyone who is out there to dish you, smash you down, create animosity, create conflict. You're going to rise above all of that take raru, because you've got this energy going forward, and you're intense and you're focused and set on what you want to go towards. Yeah, because at the bottom of the deck we got the Ace of Earth, which is brand new, fresh, awesome beginnings, awesome, ending of cycle, beginning of a new venture. It can be a new job, it can be a new business, it can be a new something new, something just totally new too. I feel like it's like something you haven't even tried before. It's a whole new outlook, a whole new out of your comfort zone type feeling. Like I'm getting like, you've come into a whole new exciting phase in your life where it's like out with the old and starting afresh with a fresh new perspective. I mean, that stag, he's majestic. He's it's just amazing. I mean, look at him. Yeah, nice, fresh energy, fresh insight, fresh perspective. It's also that beautiful light, glowing. It's before the decision was made. So this is the overall energy. You've gotten a spark back in you, a light in you again, a very spiritually guided light of a new beginning, new fresh beginning, a new outlook on where you want to go now. And it's so different to what you're used to doing. You're sort of not taking a leap of faith though, because you actually know where you want to go, and it's exciting. I feel like it's exciting for some of us. You've finally found your your passion. Although it's not the Ace of Wands, it is still, for me, the Earth is very grounded energy. It's very stable energy. The Ace of Earth is, rooted, grounded, so that everything else after that can become, can pursue your passions, pursue your creativity, because this is always going to be stable, and it's guaranteed. So I feel like some of us have almost like we've cleansed the old and starting to rebuild a beautiful new fresh beginning for ourselves. Ooh, yeah, that's awesome. So rebuilding a fresh new beginning. So I'm going to clarify the Strength card with this vice versa, because I'm curious to see how this goes. So Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides and Tupuna. It's a new spread I'm doing. I'm trying to stay away from the Celtic cross for a little while. Oh, here we go. 5 of Cups here. So in our past, sorrow, grief, despair. Although in this deck, see that's the whereas focused on it. In this one, we're ready to move forward. We've got that rose there now. We've planted a rose. We can turn around now from the 3 of Cups. We're not dwelling there. We're not sitting there dwelling on it. So this is coming away from that feeling of despair or healing, going through the process of whatever loss, whatever it meant to you, whatever the loss was. It could have been a loss of a job. It could have been a loss of a family member. It could be the loss of a partner. It could even be emotional loss and you're still with your partner. I mean, these are the loss for you. I can't pinpoint it, but it is a feeling, an emotional, gut-wrenching type feeling for you, or for us, that we're going through, because we all go through these cycles of loss and regeneration. So that's beautiful. We've got the Ace of Earth here, which is regeneration, the earth regenerating. What comes after loss and despair and the ending is regeneration. That's just how the cycles go. You can't just have loss. There's always regrowth. And I mean, there's that rose there, growing there. So it's almost saying, where there was loss, there is still an opportunity for beauty to come back into your life to come back into your life, because it's such a dark card. Yeah, so that's on strength. And strength that was or is around you. And I feel like it's a lot of family members that are around you to support you as well. Good friends, or a good friend. Just someone there to total you through this time. So beautiful, lovely, healing I get from that. Okay, now what about these decisions that we're making at present? These beautiful, focused, intented decisions, almost like they're planned decisions, like you're writing a plan or mapping out where you want to go. And oh yes, there we go. Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, this is in reverse. This is the reversal of the celebratory card. This is the reversal. So this is a nice energy too, because I feel like in that depiction it's others, celebrating with others there, or two other women there, friendships and stuff like that. With it in the reverse, in this way, it's in the evening. This is celebrating with yourself, celebrating in your own, having your secret celebrations with yourself, which is beautiful. Honoring yourself, honoring and celebrating yourself. This is like saying, I love myself. I love the way that I make choices and decisions. These cups are just overflowing with, there's abundance about her, fruits and beautiful. She's adorned and, not quite vulnerable, but vulnerable enough. The water is dancing out of two cups, and she's holding her other cup up as if to say, I deserve more, or I deserve not more, but I deserve to fill my cup in me before I fill it in others. I'm honouring my own celebration of myself, which is gorgeous. And yeah, celebrating yourself, feeling good about yourself, will in turn allow you to make the decisions that, will help the greater good. Makes sense to me. And this future, they just want to pop out. Oh, okay, the Hermit. Yeah, it's Major Arcana. So the Hermit, number 9. Potion number 9. Look at that light. Because I think that's the reversal of this deck, actually, because this one is the Hermit with his guiding light. That looks traditional tarot. Holding the light out, going within, introversedly. Was that a word? Introversedly. Made that one up. Introvert. Introversy. That might be more the cuckoo, but yeah. Holding his staff, the light out. Oh, there's a snake. A snake around a golden egg. Okay. So there's a little egg there with a little green carpet snake around it. Now use your intuition on that one. You know, snakes aren't always a bad thing. They don't mean, you know, what they traditionally mean in the Bible either. But yeah, snakes can be your allies as well, you know, being able to spy for you while you're going inward. You might have your secret spy there holding on to, you know, holding around that golden egg. So there's someone while you're going through hermit mode still watching the fort maybe. And then, oh, the one I actually pulled this way, is we've got Te Marama up there, and she's got a beautiful face, a woman's face. And his light from his, is facing, his back is facing us now. So this is like I am seeing things clearly, because the dogs there in that picture, they remind me of the dogs in the moon card, that conscious and subconscious. And then there's that beautiful, well, it's not an eagle, but it looks like some kind of seagull. And around the staff, which, oh yeah, there was in that one too, there's a snake wrapped around that staff, and also in that staff. So there's a snake wrapped around the staff, and that can be medicine. And the snake around the egg there is still there too. And those dogs, they look really happy to see him as well. So I feel like this is revelation to me. This is revelation. This is seeing things clearly. This is making that decision, because it's above the air card, the 5 of air, which I feel like is that going above and out of troubled thinking, you know, rising above that unnecessary kind of air energy or communication energy that's going to go nowhere. And with the hermit as a clarifier, this is saying to me, yes, definitely, seeing things very clearly. This is you've gone on this inward journey already, and you're coming out of this journey now. You're coming to the end of hermit mode. You've made your decision at present, and the future, it looks like the decisions that you're making are very clear, very positively aspected with the hermit and the 3 of Cups there, especially with the hermit. It's almost like I just got in my head Midas touch. Anything you touch turns to gold. That might resonate with some. Well, there's their golden egg too. Well, you know, just everything that you make, you know, the decisions that you're making, the path that you're going on, it's very spiritual. It's spiritually led. You know, Spirit is here guiding you through these decisions, illuminating, bringing you back into your conscious and subconscious together with the 2 dogs there, allowing you to see clearly now what you couldn't see before while you were doing this. Because that's why we go into hermit mode, because we're a little bit confused at where we want to go, so we need some me time. And I feel like, yeah, this is beautiful. You're on the right track. So on the right track. This is like the ultimate right track, you know. What you're doing couldn't be any more appropriate. You know, the decisions you're making are very spiritually guided, very in tune with yourself and your purpose. Whew. You know, I wanted to do a light reading. That's why I only wanted to do 3 cards. They never ever seem to be there. You know, they're beautiful though. They're very beautiful messages. Okay, so I've already gone into 30 minutes. You know, I want to try and make them shorter, but then it's never going to happen. So I'll grab a, yeah, look at that, Magician. That's manifesting like a mofo. Making your wishes come true. Everything you touch turning to gold. Literally, with the Magician's energy. Or anything you think turns to gold even. Don't even have to touch it. So we'll have a, oh, here we go. 2 messages wanted to pop out. Okay, Loyal Heart. It's a 35, which turns into an 8. Loyal Heart, Strength again. So there is someone amongst you or in your midst that is there to support you. You know, through the good and the bad. Someone very loyal, someone very loving. Could be your partner, it could be a friend, it could be a situationship. You know, someone that you feel like is your pillar of strength. I feel more like it's a partner, a love relationship type feeling because of the king and queen looking crowns on their head. But I mean, it can be anyone that you find is loyal. And the fates. Beautiful, the fates. And that's a 1 and a 7, which turns into an 8 as well. So that's another 8. That's 888. That could be significant for somebody. 888, which is a nice number. 888's all about strength, moving forward boldly. So the fates. I'm getting from this the same with the Hermit. It's almost like whatever your intentions you put out, it is fated. The fates are very positive. As long as you think positively, the outcome is positive. It might not feel like it for some of you at the moment too, like I'm being bloody positive, and you know, just kia kaha, keep on the track, because you know, these situations are here to teach us lessons, and then as we grow, you know, they make us who we are, stronger, and 8 is the strength here, making us stronger. So these fated events, you know, are meant to be in our lives. And like how she's touching it like a string, like putting her hands on it. It's almost like you can kind of manipulate the fate a little bit too, to your own sort of whim. Her face looks amazing. It's like her face